Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody is well this morning. I'm just going to give it a minute and make sure I have a stable connection. Just like everything in the world right now, technology seems to be a little scattered. But it looks like I'm connected and it looks like we're okay. So happy Monday. It's a new week. I'm pledging this week to be a little bit more grounded, a little bit more focused. The last several months have been very derailing. Everything from hearing people saying that they're, gaining weight or their exercise routine is off or, their sleep schedule's off. So those kind of personal things all the way to, just the stress of a worldwide pandemic, job insecurity, financial issues, you name it. People are struggling with it. And then add on to that, the fact that we are also dealing with the protests over George Floyd's murder, the resurgence of focus and concern and attention on systemic racism. And it's a lot for any individual to manage, to process in our bodies, to process in our minds, and to not only cope with, but also figure out how to be productive with. So sort of two sides of the coin. One side is we have to be able to manage the stress, but then we also want to be able to use it to be productive. So it's a lot. So that being said, this morning I just wanted to kind of regather all of our scattered thoughts, our scattered feelings, our scattered physical, emotional, mental pieces, and kind of put them back together. And to do that, I'm going to do a chakra balancing meditation. Chakras are simply our energy centers, the way our bodies process our energies. If you're somebody that can kind of handle the metaphysical concepts, it's truly just sort of the places in your body where energy holds. If you like a little bit more of a grounded scientific explanation, it's just the way the different systems of your body function. So anything from your immune system to your nervous system to your adrenal system, respiratory system, circulatory system, they all have different ways of helping your body retain the good and expel the bad. So we are going to focus on that today in order to kind of bring us all back together, put us back into nice, cohesive, fully functioning humans to be able to go about our week in a productive way, whatever that productivity means for you. So that being said, let's find ourselves a comfortable seat. As always, you can be seated in a chair. You can be on the floor like I am. I'm on a mat. I've actually started folding my mat in fours and sitting on it, so it's a little bit more of a cushion. And I've got some pillows and a bolster behind me. So whatever you're comfortable sitting, the only thing I ask is that you don't hunch over, because you do want your lungs, your air passage, your diaphragm, etc., to be able to expand. So either you're sitting up straight or you can recline back a little bit as well. Whatever feels comfortable for you. But find that comfortable seat and just take a few moments to make sure you're feeling grounded, that you feel your sits bones against the floor beneath you. I'm actually going to make one quick adjustment. There we go. You can wiggle back and forth. You can adjust your hips, settle in. Any other movements you need in your arms, you might circle out your wrists, make fists, and then extend your fingers. Especially if you're doing this meditation in the morning, like we are right now, if you're on the live, your extremities tend to tense up overnight. So it's good to sort of release any tension there and then let it go. Let your hands fall either to your lap or to the floor or the arms of a chair, or wherever's comfortable, but just let them sit. Take a few moments to extend through the crown of your head as if you have an imaginary line that's pulling you towards the ceiling, and just let some space come in between your vertebra. Imagine just a micro space coming in between each vertebra in your spine, giving yourself a little bit more air A bit more room for circulation. And then you can settle into where you're comfortable, maintaining some of that space. Shrug your shoulders up towards your ears, and then pull them back and down your spine. So you have a lot of room in the throat, in the upper chest. Shake your head no and yes. And if it's comfortable for you, you can take some head circles, just releasing any final tension in your neck. And then bringing your head back to neutral, coming to stillness. And as you're comfortable, allowing your eyes to close or your gaze to cast downward. You don't need to see me, you only need my voice. You can put your device down or turn away from the screen if it's distracting. Simply turn yourself inward without the distraction of anything you could see. When our eyes close, it's not that we can't see, it's that we begin to see inside of ourselves. So settle in here, beginning to connect to ourselves. Whatever you were doing before you arrived in this moment, let it fall away. Whatever you need to do, anything that's on your list, let that fall away. Know that you are exactly where you need to be. You are exactly who you need to be. And let all other distractions, thoughts, insecurities, noise of the world fall away. When we are busy, when we are stressed, when the world demands a lot from us, the thing we give up first and the thing we have the hardest coming back to is this connection to self. Spending a few moments checking in not only recharges us and refocuses us, but it's tremendously healing and empowering. When we are caught up in the world, we often feel like we are going through the motions, like we're moving in 100 different directions all at once. That feeling, that scattered feeling, is primarily because of this lack of connection to self, who we are at our core, what our priorities are or should be. So let's take a few moments to tap in. Quiet the noises around you and focus only on the noises within. Closing the eyes to the sights around you and focusing only on what you see inside of you. Bring your attention to your breath. Feel the inhales and the exhales as they enter and leave your body. Your prana, your life force. This simple breath, this simple movement of in and out, providing you with life, with energy, nutrients, Inhales and exhales. Without trying to change your breath, without judging it. Let it work. Let it be what it is. And know that at any time during this meditation, you can come back here. If you lose what I'm saying, if your mind wanders, if what I'm saying does not resonate with you, you can always come back here. As you inhale, allow your mind to empty completely of anything you're holding on to. Let it go. Let it flow out and away. As you exhale, let your body follow suit, releasing any tension, any stress it no longer needs. Let it go. Let it flow out and away. Bring your attention to where the weight of your body rests, below the base of your spine, directly underneath your seat. This is your root, the root chakra, the chakra of belonging. Breathe into that area. Let it soften. Let it expand on your seat. Allow yourself to visually, physically, energetically connect down through your seat, through the floor, to the ground below, deep into the earth. Feel a sense of empowering, grounding you to the past, to the future, and most importantly, grounding you in the here and now. You are rooted, you are stable, you belong where you are. Repeat to yourself, I am here. I have a right to be here exactly as I am. I am worthy. I am whole. I am enough. Move your awareness up to your belly, just below your navel. This is your hara, your chakra of emotional intelligence, choice, creativity, movement, and pleasure. Connecting to your hara is like connecting to your gut. While we might think our mind is our control center, I tend to think our hara is our control center. We trust our gut. We typically make the right decisions. When we disconnect from self, we often disconnect from our gut and find ourselves lost or making decisions we're not necessarily in tune with. Breathe in here. Feel the warmth emanating from your belly, from your hara. Breathe deeply into your belly and let it expand. And repeat to yourself, I listen to my intuition. I honor my needs. I allow myself to be nourished. I take care of myself. Moving your attention and your awareness up to the soft area below your breastbone. This is your solar plexus. This is your chakra of personal power. Breathing in here, allow your solar plexus to soften and expand as you breathe. Thinking about what personal power means to you, for you. What do you need power for to get you through the day? What demands on your power are there? Like any power source, as it runs dry, how are you committing to recharging it? Like the sun itself, our solar plexus can replenish, restore, nurture our beings as long as we give it what it needs. Repeat to yourself, I value who I am. I am enough. I am worthy of rest, of recharge, of replenish. Bringing your attention to the center of your chest, your heart chakra, your chakra of self-development and unconditional love. This is where we love ourselves exactly where we are and also acknowledge where we need to grow. We continue to learn not because we feel like we are less than, but because we know we are worth more. Breathe into your heart space. Feel your chest fill with air. Let it soften and expand with your breath. Know that your heart has infinite capacity for love and for healing. Let your heart take what it needs and say the words to yourself, I am greatly loved. I allow myself to give and receive love freely. I am forever changed, nourished, transformed by the power of love. Moving up to the throat. Our throat chakra is our sense of self-reflection and self-expression, our voice. Allow your throat center to soften. Breathe and allow the feeling of the breath against your throat as you inhale and exhale to connect you to this chakra. Breathe to center your thoughts and your voice. Breathe to clear and cleanse and open your vocal passages. Repeat to yourself, I hear and speak my truth. I express myself freely. I allow myself to move with the ebb and flow of life. I give my voice to the voiceless. I speak my truth. Take your focus up to your forehead, between your eyebrows. This is your third eye, your wisdom, all of the knowledge of the universe, all of the knowledge you've acquired over your years on earth, all of the knowledge that's ingrained at the cellular level of your body. Breathe here. Your third eye is where everything comes together. The past, present, and future, mind, body, and soul. It's soothing, it's balancing, and it can bring you clarity, insight, and understanding. Repeat to yourself, I know who I am. I know what to do. I know that everything is unfolding as it should. And finally, we bring our attention to the top of the head, the crown chakra, the chakra of oneness. This is our connection to the universe, to your version of a deity, whatever God, oneness, nature, universe, connection to all, however it means for you and whatever it means for you. Our crown chakra connects our internal self to this outside force that connects us to something bigger than us. It is our highest self. Here we find restoration. Here we find harmony. Here we find peace in knowing that while we cannot do all things on our own, we don't have to, because we are connected to this greater good, this greater oneness. Repeat to yourself, I am one with the universe. I am one with the whole. I find peace in letting go of personal ego for the benefit of the greater good. Take one more moment to scan your whole body from your root to your crown, feeling the connected energy that each of these centers represent. Your total 100% 360-degree self, collected together, rejoined. Soothed and grounded, yet energized and powerful. You are enough and you are prepared to take on whatever it is you choose to do next. Taking one collective inhale and sighing it out through the mouth. We'll bring our hands to heart center. The incredible power, resilience, and compassion in me honors that same power, resilience, and compassion in each and every one of you. I wish you a happy, focused, productive, and passionate week. And remember, you can always come back here to collect the scattered pieces and to reground and re-energize. Namaste. Have a great day, everyone.